Hello everybody. Today we're going to be going over the second way that we can do division of polynomials, and this is called long division. You're using long division like you did in elementary school. Might be a little bit of a refresher, but shouldn't be too hard. It's a little trickier than synthetic division, but not too bad at all. So what you're starting with is you're taking the numerator and you're putting it inside of the box. So 2x to the power 4 plus 3x cubed minus 4x squared plus x minus 1. Putting that inside, and you're taking the denominator and writing on the outside. X plus 1. And now, before we do anything, you guys need to remember the quotient. That tells us if we have x to the m over x to the n, that just equals x to the m minus n. So if you had like x to the 5th over x squared, then that just equals x, and you're subtracting top degree from the bottom degree. So x to the 5 minus 2, which is just x to the 3. So you're just subtracting the degree. We need to know that because we're going to start off by putting a number above the 2x to the 4th. And that number is going to be 2x to the 4th divided by our first coefficient. So divided by x, not coefficient, the first variable. So what comes up here is just we're taking this and we're dividing it by the first thing in our denominator. So I'll do this to the side. We're doing 2x to the 4th and we're dividing it by x. And you should get that that equals 2x to the power 3. So we're taking, or we're doing that, we get 2x to the 3. So we put a 2x to the power 3 on top of our box. Okay, now what do? We take whatever we got here and we first multiply it by this. So 2x to the 3 times x, you get 2x to the 4th. And then now you're going to multiply this by whatever the second thing is in your denominator. So 2x to the 3rd times 1 is just 2x to the 3rd. So you're taking that, and now you're putting that underneath the second term in our box. So plus 2x to the power 3. Now we're going to do some subtraction. So we're going to subtract this from this. So 2x to the 4th minus 2x to the 4th cancels out. 3x cubed minus 2x cubed, that just equals x cubed. And then we still have, these just drop down. So we still have minus 4x squared plus x minus 1. And now we're just going to repeat the procedure that we did before. We're just going to keep repeating this procedure. So we're taking now x cubed and we're dividing it by x. So we're taking x cubed, our new leading variable, and dividing it by x. And we get this equals x squared. And so up top, we put plus x to the power 2. And then once again, we're multiplying x squared by both of these. So x squared times x, that gives us x to the power 3. X squared times 1, that just gives us plus x squared. And so now, once again, we are subtracting this from this. X cubed minus x cubed, these cancel out. Negative 4x squared minus x squared, that's just negative 5. X to the power 2, and then x, negative 1, those just drop down, so plus x minus 1. We're going to do it again. So now we're doing negative 5x squared over x, and we get that just equals negative 5x, and so now we put a negative 5x up here, and we multiply once again, negative 5x times x, or negative 5x times x, and we get negative 5x squared, negative 5x times 1, we get negative 5x. We subtract these once again, and we get that these cancel out. x minus negative 5x, that's just 6x. And then our minus 1 drops down. We're doing it again. Now we're going to divide 6x by x. So 6x divided by x, that just equals 6. So now we put a plus 6 up top. We multiply 6 times x. We get 6x. 6 times 1. We get plus 6. We subtract these again. These cancel out. Negative 1 minus 6. We should get negative 7. Now, we cannot divide negative 7 by x and get a whole number. So what we're doing now is we're left with this number down here. This number, similar to synthetic division, is what we call our remainder. So we're taking whatever number we're left with, it's our remainder, and we're tagging it along the end. So minus 7, and if you guys remember, we write it as a fraction, so minus 7 over x plus 1. And just to make it clear, we're putting this minus here because this is negative 7. And that up here is our final answer. So this is what you would get if you divide this by this using long division.